Hey, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports, hanging out at the Winter Sports Market in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is where all the brands come and kind of show off what they've been working on. Let's go. Hey, Johnny Mosley here from Peter Glenn Ski and Sports, hanging out with Val at Atomic here at Winter Sports Market. Checking out some boots that are on the rack. This is your sort of like legendary Atomic Hawx line. I've skied this line in different versions with the BOA, without the BOA, with the the AT system. Yep. Really reactive boot, really great. It has all those kind of like racing fundamentals where you have quick lateral reaction to the lug and all those things. Tell me a little bit about the Prime 100.
So Prime this year is all new for us. It's fourth generation Prime.
Wow.
So it's been around. It's our medium last boot. Mm-hmm. So 100 underfoot. And
right across here.
Right across there. Yeah. The 4-foot. Mm-hmm. What we updated here is we actually changed the toe box slightly. We heightened it a little bit. We have lengthened the overlap. So we had a lot of kind of reverse flap situations going on with these boots.
Right, where people open them up and they get the flap wrong.
Yep. Okay. So we are trying to eliminate that issue. Mm-hmm. We also adjusted the water seal. So you can see it's a different water seal on the top of the foot now.
Sure.
Top of the toe.
I see that, yeah. And obviously you've got the BOA.
We got the BOA.
On these ones we're holding right here, men's and women's. In your mind, what's the benefit of the BOA?
So the BOA definitely allows for, again, it's just a closure system. Mm-hmm. It's not a full fit adjustment of the boot. So what's nice is when you're buckling down, generally with regular buckles, if you clamp too tight, it starts to collapse the top of the boot. Right. With BOA, it actually keeps the shape. So it just provides wrapping when closing. Mm-hmm. So it does create a different feel in the boot when you've come from buckle boots your whole life, for sure.
Yeah, I've noticed it distributes the pressure a little bit better. It gives you a little bit more of a better closure. Is there anything that you guys do inside there like that is different to complement the BOA or anything like that?
So with BOA itself, BOA actually provides the placement that it has to be on the boot for every brand. Okay. So we can't just retrofit this on any boot. Mm-hmm. They give us the dimensions where it's supposed to land on each rivet, and it can only be used. And the best way to do it is to not retrofit it and build it into a new mold. So that's why this year it's on Prime, because it's a new mold for us this year. I see.
And you mentioned that if you really do like the Hawx, the Prime, but maybe the BOA is not for you, you can get your whole line of boots with BOA or without BOA.
Yep. So with Atomic, we definitely don't want to corner you into one direction. Mm-hmm. We still believe in buckles. Buckles are good. Yeah. They're not bad by any means. Mm-hmm. We're still using them across the board. So we are offering it in Prime both ways.
Okay, Cool. And then the rest of this boot, obviously there's some adjustability in the canting that they can do at the shop. What else what kind of boot would this be for, a Prime 100?
So this is
skier. What kind of
skier? So it's basically, any skier can go into this. If you're moving out of rental, this is a great option. If you're a little lighter weight, it's a great option as well to have your own boot. Because as you know, if your feet are not happy, you're not going to want to ski. So it is one of the softer flexes that we have in the Prime family. Mm-hmm. But other little tweaks you can do is we have this AFS cuff adjustment system that pops out.
Okay.
I can show it on this guy here.
Yeah.
But what's cool is we did add that to Prime, and what it does is if you pop it out, if you have larger calves or lower resting calves, it actually creates 13 millimeters of circumference without you even having to do any major adjustments.
Oh, okay, great. So especially like because if you have a bigger calf, it'll push you too far forward in the boot, or make it really hard to buckle the top of the boot.
Yeah.
I just got a call from my dad who's like, my calves are so huge, I can't get in these boots. And so I'm like, trying to figure out the options to get him in And
Yeah.
he's got big calves.
I mean, it's a major issue with women.
Yeah.
And women don't want to feel big, obviously. They'd like to be smaller always. So we do little tweaks like that. We also have adjustable buckle system, so you don't have to move the buckles.
Oh, sure.
Besides the twisting features.
Very cool. All right. Cool. Thanks, Val. That's the Hawx Prime 100 men and women. That's 190 or a 90.
85 for ladies.
85 flex.
So same amenities across the board.
Yeah, it's a great series. The Hawx Ultras, the Hawx Prime, a lot of adjustability, a great boot from Atomic. Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports. Have a great winter.